Get my day started. With a little coffee. How y'all day going, man? We finna get our day started. Try to knock out a few little deliveries today. See y'all in a minute. What's going on, Grand Rising? Hey, we straight to it. Bob Evans order. You know what I mean? We get ready to drop this off. So, let's get to the money, y'all. FYI, people, slow down. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta rush. They just gave me a ticket. He cut me some slack though. He clocked me at 100, but put me down for 80, 88. So I'll take that. I don't know if that make a difference or not. But hey, slow down, take your time. Don't rush. Ain't nothing worth your life or your time or somebody else's. So make sure that y'all take your time out here and be careful. All right? Until the next delivery, we waiting, so in a minute. So we got 2 orders. I'm gonna drop off one of them right now. I think it's right here. So we got one order right there, Chick-fil-A. Let me get another one back there in the cut. I wanted to spill. So, finna go and drop these off, keep it pushing. Hey, just let everybody know, hey man, get to the money by any means. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? Make sure it's safe, it's legal, and put you something up. All right? That's all I want to do on this channel, really, man, is inspire folks to keep going, keep people motivated. You know what I'm saying? Let folks know, like, hey, it's a way, and you can make a way out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Just do what you can, and you know what I'm saying? Be great at it. All right? In a minute. Have a blessed day. All right, they gave me 2 more orders, so let's get to it, y'all. Get to this money.
it on her page.
Y'all leave the DoorDash orders up here?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Dante C. I got another one with a little shake. All right, let's get to it. Yes, sir. We back again. Man, it's been a crazy, long, stressful week. So I want to have to bore y'all to death and give y'all some old, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to make excuses, but like I always say, life been life and death in the family. So yeah, I've been going through it. Like, you know what I'm saying? From coming out of the hospital last month to having one of my cousins pass from cancer. So, first moment of silence. Blessings. So, man, if y'all got anybody or know anybody, you know what I mean, dealing with cancer, you know what I'm saying? Try to aid and assist them in the best manner that you can or that you know how. Don't be afraid to try new things or test things out, or, you know what I'm saying, step outside of the box of the norm, you know what I mean? Just do something different. But what I got y'all here for is, right? So I went out DoorDashing, you know what I mean, yesterday, just to, of course, like always, get a few dollars, little funds, you know, knock off some bills, put towards my little savings, you know what I mean, for the end of the year, and just, you know, just wanted to get out. So I get out, and I'm dashing like, you know, on a normal, like I normally do. You know what I mean? Taking my certain orders that I like to take, making sure I'm not doing too much, and just making sure everything just runs smooth. So first thing I noticed is in the middle of me dashing, well, not in the middle of me dashing, but I got like probably good 4 or 5 orders in, and of course I declined a ton of them. You know what I mean? But I picked the ones that I wanted to pick, and all of a sudden they paused my app, which they always like to do when I'm sitting here cherry picking through my orders, because I'm not just gonna take any order. You know what I'm saying? I do have days where I be like, all right, man, I go ahead and take this type of order, or whatever the case may be, as long as it's not too crazy. So I take the order, and where they paused me, and then of course I unpaused it. So I'm sitting there waiting, and then so they finally started giving me some decent orders, because they paused me because I declined. I think I want to say like, man, 15 straight orders before I took like my first one, because they was just giving me all trash orders, like 50 cents to the miles, 80 cents to the miles, some crazy little numbers, right? And we ain't going for that. Like, man, at least, which I'm probably still not gonna take it, depending on how I'm feeling, but at least give me the dollar to the mile. You know what I mean? The dollar mile ratio, at least, to have me even look at it long enough. So I declined my 15 some orders. They paused me. then so once they pause me, I unpause it. I especially if you got like an iPhone or whatever, you close out the app, not close out the app, but just like swipe it away off your screen, and then you open it back up, like kind of like refreshing it or whatever. So boom, then they started sending me like $1.25 a mile orders. Then it went up to like $1.50, then $1.75. So I'm like, y'all playing me. And I think at the time it had like a $2 promotion going on per order. But the order that they was giving me was like exactly $2 or $3. So if y'all got like a $2 promotion and y'all only giving me $2, that means I'm only getting base pay, and I'm not even getting my extra $2, nor am I getting a tip. So I'm like, y'all gotta be kidding me. Like, and I'm mad I didn't get to take the screenshot, because it was just mind blowing. Like, really, this what y'all doing? All right, cool. I ain't finna take it. I'd rather sit. You know what I mean? Instead of running around wasting my gas, I'd rather sit. So, of course, I'm sitting. So then they finally give me something worth doing. I think they gave me like something that was like $4 a mile. You know what I'm saying? The order ended up being like 12 something, like $12. But it wasn't too bad. So boom, I take that order. Then of course here they go sitting the crappy order. So I'm declining. All right, they send me another one, like $3.50 a mile. All right, that's decent. I take that. Then fast forward, right? So I get to knocking like 4 or 5 orders off. They pause me again, but this time when I tried to right before I was finna unpause it, they kicked me out. So I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? They ended my dash. So I'm like, all right, cool. I ain't worried about it, because they still had like the $2 going on. So I'm like, all right, I ain't worried about it, because it's still hot. It's still in the red. Anybody know when y'all do the DoorDash, if it's still in the red, y'all, you know what I'm saying, you can dash now. Go ahead and jump back in. You know what I mean? So I jump back in like, man, yeah, what y'all mean? I'm gonna go get some more of this money before I turn in. You know what I mean? So I jump back in. Now, mind you, I think I made like let me see. I want to say like 45, 47 something dollars. So boom, I jump back in. Now this time when I jump back in, they went and gave me like a $5, like a $5.25 a mile order. So I'm like, oh, okay. Like, this was the first order that came through. So I'm like, all right, let me go and take that. I'm amped, y'all. I'm like, all right, it's finna be a good second run. I'm looking at it. Even though the first run, even though they was like back to back, I'm looking at it like, man, look here. This finna be a good second run. So I'm finna go and run this little bag up before I turn it in, because it's already getting late. It's dark. So I'm like, I'm going to get a few more hours in before I turn it in. So I'm like, all right, let's go. Get that order. Then they turn around and hit me with another good order, like $4.50 on a mile. Man, let's go. I grabbed that. And then I think I did like another 2 more orders after that. So I think my total ended up being like 25, something like that. I'm gonna put them, I did take those screenshots, because this is why we're making this video, y'all. Now, please tell me if this happened to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Or if it didn't happen to y'all, y'all have to be aware and be mindful of these gig apps. I don't trust none of them like I don't trust people. Y'all gotta make sure, look, man, listen. No, these folks playing, right? They straight up playing. So soon as I end my dash, I know how much money I had on there before I even started the dash. when they ended my first dash, I already calculated in my head what I was supposed to have. Then when I did that second run, that was basically right after the first one, after they ended my dash. I ain't make too much, but I know I made, you know what I'm saying, I made enough. So I'm like, I go check my funds and my money missing. Now, mind y'all, if I wouldn't have been thinking and been like, oh man, I'm woo woo, whatever, I'd have been just chilling, right? Would have went to the crib, you know what I'm saying? Let's just say if I would have went and bought some stuff and, you know what I mean, and just immediately start going shopping, I probably wouldn't even tripped off that little $25 because, man, like $20 or less or something like that, I don't trip off of it. Now we talking about 50 or more, maybe even 100. Yeah, I'm a trip off that. That's noticeable. But only reason why I really noticed it this time because I ain't had that much on this particular card. I knew I didn't have that much on there. So what I had already made, I'm like, all right, it's gonna put me at whatever. So I'm like, where is my money? Like I'm missing like $25. Where it go? So I go into my card, the little Crimson card. So I go on there and then I immediately go to the transactions. Once you go to your transactions, it'll let you know and it'll have highlighted in green after each dash, whatever you cash out on, it'll have that with a plus sign and whatever that amount is in green. So that'll be what you done dash. And then if you, let's say you went shopping somewhere, right? Sometimes when you make like especially when you're doing tap or whatever, that you'll order something or buy something and they have something pending. Even though they'll take it off your card, they still have that amount pending. And then at the bottom of that, they have like your other transactions of ones that already went through. So me, I'm sitting there, I'm calculating. I got my calculator out now because like my mind gone. I'm like, man, I know they ain't just hit me up like that. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we ain't going like that. So I got to counting up my money, adding up my money. I say, nah, I'm missing something. I'm like, 'cause I know what I had. I know what I had before I started. When they ended me on that first dash, I knew roughly what I was supposed to have. And then when the third one came through, I'm like, I know what I got now. You know what I mean? And it wasn't that. So this bring me back to a previous video, and I'm gonna tag that video in it because I don't know if y'all really checked it out because you know what I'm saying, the views ain't on there like they should be. So hey, go check that video out because it's happening in my city now. So guess what? I know it's probably happening to y'all if y'all dance like I dance. You know what I'm saying? And what they doing, and this is I promise you, this is how they got hit with that lawsuit about $17 million in New York. This is how they got hit with it. Cause when you not paying attention to your funds and you just going about your regular old day, man, guess what? You can get hit. You can get hit. So I had to call customer service. Hey man, what's up? Of course, you know they want to throw some foreign on there, somebody that you can't understand, or it's hard to understand what they saying, and it's hard for them to understand you. So I'm breaking it down into dummy 101 terms. She like, what's the problem? My money missing. That's the problem. What y'all gonna do about it? Cause last time I called them about some money missing, it was because of I made a purchase which I never got or received my services for this purchase, and I needed to give me a refund, which they instructed me to contact that particular merchant and let them know, and then they would have to refund me. All right, cool. Y'all can't do nothing about it. That was really my fault for even doing that without checking out the background of this particular company. So I'm like, all right, I eat that. Called to contact them, which I ended up getting my money back from them. It took 48 hours, but I still ended up getting it back. But this right here, this on y'all, DoorDash. This on y'all. Y'all took my money from me. And let me had not been paying attention, or y'all would have skated off with that. Now just imagine, there's so many people on this platform, on this app, that's doing DoorDash in every state. You know what I mean? So just throwing out a rough number, like, I just say 20 people, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So that's 5 people. That's $100 off of 5 people. 200 on 10. And it's just taking $20. So just imagine if they just want to be under the radar and just take $5, $10, something that you wouldn't even trip off of. You know what I'm saying? Some people won't. You know what I mean? Some people calculate their pennies. You know what I'm saying? Me, it got to be a certain amount. You know what I mean? Like, really 50 or better. It just so happened that I happen to be already calculating my money on this particular card because I know what this card have. I know what all my cards got on it. You know what I'm saying? So with this card, I knew how much I had on it, and I knew what I had just made. So I called them, hey lady, I need my money. Oh, we're so sorry. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. Man, I don't care about none of that. How long is it gonna take me to get my money? Because I just got through ending the dash and I need my money. Well, give it about an hour, and if it doesn't come on there, you can give us a call back. I said, I will give you a call back. Because the thing is, I need my change. I don't care how much it is. I don't care what somebody say about me. I don't care about none of that. I need my money that I work for. You know what I'm saying? That could be going towards my kids. So now you're taking out of my kids' mouth. That's how I'm going to look at it. Because $20 ain't nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? $20 ain't even a lot of money. It shouldn't be nothing to nobody. But at the same time, when this could be possibly something that I could have gave my kids or whatever I spent it on, it's mine. So I need that. So long story short, I was like, man, let me forget about it. Not forget about it, but let me just get to doing something else to get my mind right, because I know if I keep thinking about it, you know what I'm saying, it's going to only make me that much madder. So I'm sitting there, I'm chilling, I'm editing videos, I'm watching videos, I'm doing research, I'm just looking up stuff. And then someone was like, man, check your phone. I checked my phone, it wasn't on there, and it's by this time it's like 2 hours. So I'm like, all right, I ain't gonna worry about it. And then I'm on YouTube, I'm looking up stuff, and then boom, someone like, man, check it again. I check it, and here it is. It's right there on the bottom of my screen. I'm like, oh, so y'all thought I was one of them ones. Y'all really thought y'all was gonna play with me. Like I wasn't gonna catch that. Come on, man. So for any of y'all who out there, man, check y'all phones, keep y'all eyes on the prize, man. Watch y'all fundings on any of these apps, man. Don't trust none of them like you don't trust people. I promise you. Because had I not said nothing, oh, they would have got away with that. And guess what they were going to do with that $20? Spread it out for somebody base pay. So now that they ain't got to pay it. Not me. I'm not paying nobody base pay. Come on now. Now. Hey, drop it down in the comments. I know I ain't the only one. Who else does it happen to? Who else that got hit like this? Let me know. Drop it down in the comments. Let me know. Because this is crazy. I'm talking about this is borderline crazy. Like, I'm sitting there like, I know these folks ain't just sit here and play with me in my face like that. I know you didn't. I know, man, look here. I'm sitting here, man, and I wasn't even finna buy nothing. I just want to make sure tally up my funds so I can know what I'm finna move over to this and what I'm finna move over to here, what I'm finna put up, what I'm finna keep. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all that. I'm doing that all in my head before I even get done dashing. So when I get done dashing, I'm like, all right, cool. I got this little change. I'm finna put him on up. Next they do the same thing, put it on up. And then I got that card linked to another card, so it makes it easier for me to send money over, like my Chime card. I got that linked to that, so you know what I'm saying? Once I get to a certain amount on my DoorDash card, I send it over to Chime. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I'm able to save up my money, and I try to really not use my Chime, you know what I mean? Unless I'm paying my bills or whatever. That's how I do it. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of the my bills on auto pay. Not all of them, but just like certain ones, especially like the smaller ones. I got it on auto pay, so I gotta make sure I got something in there. And for y'all to take some money from me, no, you're not finna do that. Not Gino. Not Gino. Y'all not finna do me like that. Y'all might get one of them newbies who just started. Hey, guess what? You ain't finna get me. I promise you, I'm on it. I'm watching y'all. I'm on y'all bumper. And I'm letting everybody know what's going on. Cause like I said, it just happened. Now, has it happened before? Probably. Probably. Especially when I was going hard dashing, and I was dashing like I was doing like 3 ships. Man, I know they probably hit me for about a good $10, $5. You know what I'm saying? I know they did. That's how they got their 17 million out there in New York. And New York big. You know what I'm saying? I'm from St. Louis. St. Louis is small. So guess what? I'm gonna figure that out. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna see what y'all doing. New York is big. You know what I mean? Big. So guess what? Out of all them dashes that's out there, they like, let me get a little 5 here. Let me get a little 5 here. Let me get a little 5 here. Oh, he ain't paying attention. Let me get a little 10 here. Let me get a little 20 here if I can get it. Oh, they caught me on that. I put that 20 back. All right, let me get a little 10. That's what they doing. That's all they doing. And that adds up. Just imagine if they took $20 from, man, let's just say 1,000 people, man. Let's say 1,000. And that's $20. Easy. Easy. Come on, man. And they got hit for 17 million. So, man, I promise y'all, just imagine how many people they doing it to, and then they moving money around, and they taking off your tips. Like, man, this is just an all-out scheme, scam, whatever you want to call it, but they own one. And I promise you, y'all better stay woke. That's why I'm making this video, so y'all can be aware and won't get hit. Just in case if it haven't happened to you, I just want you to be aware. So y'all, you know what I mean? So it won't happen to y'all. So y'all won't get hit. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it haven't happened to you. You know what I'm saying? I want you to, hey man, no, this is what I'm going through. Like I say, it just happened yesterday. And I ain't gonna do too much editing to this video because I want to put it up as quickly as possible so y'all can see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna slap this video on up today. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna wait. I'm gonna let y'all see this because I want to bring awareness to these gig apps because I don't know what all gig apps are doing something like this. But DoorDash has already been called out on a $17 million scam or theft or whatever you want to call it. They done stole some money. They done stole it. $17 million is a lot. There ain't no chump change. There ain't no chump change. They ain't like the little $20, $25 they got from me. But guess what? They got it. You know what I mean? And I just want y'all to keep your eyes open, stay focused, man. Always get to the bag, pay attention, man, and stay, watch and see what your funds are. Make sure you on top of your business and on top of everything. You know what I'm saying? But into the next video, man, I'm going to keep shooting out bangers for y'all. I'm going to keep updating y'all. I'm going to keep y'all in tune and informed. And just believe, inspire, and then you'll reach your victory. So believe, inspire, and then victory. Hey, let's turn up all 2025, all small creators. Hey, let's gather here, man. Let's help each other out. Let's help each other out. I watched almost I got like a 90% of all the people that I subscribe to. I'm in tune with y'all. I'm watching y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all give me creative ideas. So, man, let's all just help each other out in some type of way, shape, form, or fashion. Man, let's help each other out and let's get to it. If not, I'm still get to it regardless. But I would love for everybody to just, you know what I mean, tune in, help each other out. Once again, it's Gino B. I appreciate y'all. Peace and blessings. And, hey, stay motivated. Get to the bag, y'all. Huh?
Look at that boy, he fresh, he fly.
Yeah.